Hello again, this is Mirza Hamza, Senior Director ACE, and in this video I'll be talking about how can we improve our spoken English skills. So there are three things to consider. Firstly, like any language, English needs to be spoken a lot. The more we speak, the better that we get at it. Secondly, we need to realize that it is a Germanic origin language, so it's easier for a European to understand English if he's learning it as opposed to someone who's learning it in Pakistan, because our language is essentially a mix of three languages that all have an Arabic origin. So Farsi, Turkish, and Arabic itself is the combination that made Urdu, and it's difficult, but the good news is that we have a lot of resources to enhance our spoken English skills. And thirdly, it must be realized that to effectively think in English, we need to separate speaking from reading and writing. We do learn the rules through reading and writing, but it is only through practice that we can apply these rules to our speech and master the art of spoken English. Now, how do we enhance our English language skills? Now, there are three things that must also be considered for younger children. Firstly, what type of atmosphere we are providing our kids at home, and the frequency and the number of hours English language is spoken at home. Secondly, we need to realize that school is an important place where English language needs to be taught, and all the teachers need to have instruction in English language. Thirdly, we also need to have some metric to measure the progress, where progress is going. So at ACE, I can tell you how we enhance our kids' oral proficiency. That is essentially we use certain techniques, we use a lot of games. The yes-no game is really effective, and students have to answer in a statement and not use yes or no. That would lead to disqualification. There's also another game that I really like, and that's the surprise birthday party, where students come up with hypothetical scenarios, and it acts as an icebreaker. But before I move to the picture prompts, I do want to add that I use what's called the 5 W's, and the 5 W's are really important because they are essentially what, when, where, who, and why. So for example, if I am going into a classroom, kids will ask me who I am, what I'm doing there, how I got there, what's my designation. So I answer these questions, and then those answers become, we apply the 5 W's again, asking further. So that's even used in modern business as a technique called laddering. So once we expose our students to picture prompts, we encourage the use of 5 W's so that they ask a lot of questions. And that's also used in essay writing, even for higher standards as well. So if we look at a few pictures, we can see that in these pictures, you can see that there is one false statement and one correct statement. But to arrive at the true statement, a student needs to be very inquisitive and question using the 5 W's. Secondly, if you look at the other pictures, we have colored the nouns and verbs differently for these different pictures. So we want what stress needs to be given to the verbs and nouns. So that's also an effective technique used to enhance oral proficiency. I feel personally that combining all these games and effectively training our teachers to discourage use of native language in the classroom apart from break is a good way, and also encouraging parents to use and talk in English as much as possible is the way forward. So if you like my work, do subscribe to this channel and comment and share, and also like. Thank you for your time.